It was his voice, but there was also other masculine voices, like this guy that I was obsessed with. I guess God knew that I would only follow the voice of the guy that I was obsessed with on Earth.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And his voice was one of
Your
them.
crush was in there too with that. That's unreal.
Totally crazy. And then, of course, after the experience, I was like, "We're supposed to be together. You guided me to heaven." He was like, "Girl, get away from me."
No. All right, we'll circle back on that one. But
Okay, yeah. And that's when I was like, "Oh, I must have died." And then I started hearing my dad's voice, and I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely dead because he is definitely dead." And then he started taking me into the light. And oh my God, that felt so different. So different. I mean, I was drowning in an ocean of anguish in 1 second. And then all of a sudden, I was in the most blissful, orgasmic, ecstasy kind of feeling. Like, when near death experiencers try to explain their experience, everybody always says, there's no human words for it. But I want you to imagine having okay, I understand now. And when I entered the space of heaven, I was a homeless meth head prostitute strung out on heroin who had just died from a heroin overdose. Like, this was I made it to heaven is what I'm saying. I made it there. So like if I could make it there, anybody could. Like all those bad things that I just said that I did, I still made it to heaven. I was also an atheist. I didn't believe in God, but I still made it to heaven. So I think that's like one of the big takeaways from the story. And in this moment, I was being shown, oh, I'm not a victim. I am a divine co creator of my experience. I have chosen all the challenges in my life for the evolvement of myself. And it was just like 2 tons of bondage had been released from me. And I no longer had to be clinging to these narratives, to these storylines that the world was out to get me, that God didn't exist. And if God did exist, then he hates us all so much. This was the moment of me understanding that I have spiritual autonomy here.